Hi, this is Robert Anthony, and I'd like to share some important information about your financial future. Since the global economic turndown, hundreds of so-called wealth creation programs have sprung up. Many of them are about investing in the stock market, precious metals, real estate, or starting an online business. And there are also hundreds of metaphysical programs about clearing and the law of attraction and so on. And all of these have their place. However, I'm willing to bet that if you've taken any of these programs, you're probably still struggling financially. Have you ever asked yourself why? The why is based on a magnetizing principle that I will share with you in a couple of minutes. And until you fully understand and apply this principle, you will continue to struggle financially. Now, before I do, let's take a realistic look about creating and magnetizing more money in your life. First of all, I have some bad news. No matter what type of wealth creation book or program you have studied, your financial situation will not change until you are able to close the gap between the ideas taught and your ability to implement them. This would be like reading a book titled How to Beat Roger Federer at Tennis. The first problem with this book is, no matter how they teach you to do it, you will still be faced with the inevitable gap between the ideas in the book and your ability to put those ideas into practice. Suppose rule number 1 says, hit the ball where Federer can't reach it. Now this is certainly great advice, and you will definitely beat him if you could do it. But unfortunately, knowing what to do and being able to do it are entirely two different things. And the same thing applies to creating and magnetizing wealth. Most wealth creation books and programs target people who are struggling financially. The premise usually goes something like this: I made millions and I can show you how to do it too. Well, I'm here to tell you that will never work if you are in a state of financial desperation. And unfortunately, people who purchase wealth creation books and programs are usually in a state of financial desperation. That's why they bought the book or the program in the first place. When you're holding the energy of desperation, you will attract more desperation. So before you can change anything, you must learn to trust your subconscious mind as a deliberate creator. Now, many people teach that we must trust the universe or a higher power. But what they don't understand is that the universe or the higher power gave us the tools to manifest anything we desire. And that is the power of our mind. This is the toolbox for success. The more convinced you are that you can deliberately create what you desire through the power of your mind, the more you will move away from desperation. But you have to start where you are. You can't buy into the delusion that you're going to create massive wealth from a state of desperation. Or worse, try to cover it up with positive thinking. And while positive thinking may have better effects than negative thinking, I've never seen it solve the issue of aligning our conscious desires with our subconscious beliefs. This has to be done on a subconscious level. I cover this in my Secret of Deliberate Creation program. But for now, I'd like to give you a jump start towards creating and magnetizing more money in your life. Your ability to create and attract more money is based on a very important magnetizing principle. It's a principle that very few people are aware of, and even fewer people know how to use correctly. What I'm about to tell you is extremely important. In fact, it is so important, I suggest you write it down on a sticky note and put it where you can remind yourself often. The most important principle that you need to know about creating and magnetizing money is this: money is an effect of creating and delivering value to others. There's a direct correlation between the amount of money that you have and the amount of value that you are able to create and deliver to others. Now, the paradox is this: if you focus on trying to make money without using this principle, you will struggle financially for the rest of your life. If you'd really like to get this wealth and abundance thing handled, you must make the commitment to create and deliver value to others on a consistent basis. And one other thing, don't get caught in the trap that you're going to help others once you have enough money. It doesn't work that way. You won't have the money to help others until you start creating, and more importantly, delivering some form of value to others on a consistent basis. Now, what do I mean by creating value? This important aspect of financial deliberate creation is explained and covered fully in my ebook titled How to Make Your Mind a Money Magnet. This book explains the concept of creating and delivering value in detail. And it's guaranteed to change your thinking when it comes to attracting more money in your life. In fact, if you will just do what I've outlined in this book, I virtually guarantee you will never have to worry about money again. Money magnetism is just one area of financial deliberate creation, but it's an important one. As my way of thanking you for trusting me with your email address and never sharing it with others, I would like to give you this valuable book and lesson absolutely free. And if I've delivered value to you, I know you want to do business with me. It's a fair exchange. So take a moment and fill in your email address, and this powerful ebook that will change your life and increase your financial abundance will be delivered to you instantly. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this. And don't forget, just fill in your email address now and your free book will be delivered to you instantly.